Fuck it.
You know what? I want the cigar unveiling live and on the podcast.
Right here.
What is this? A Don Julio?
No, it's some cheaper brand, but they're pretty good. They're not bad for $35. I think it was $35 for 5, something like that.
I bought when Nolan was born. I bought a big bottle of Brazilian rum or Brazilian whiskey, something like that.
Yeah,
and like 4 cigars.
Ah,
And then I'm like, oh yeah, I don't really have friends that do that. So it sat on top of my fridge for like 2 years. And I tried to smoke one of the cigars, and it was just, when things go bad when you smoke them. Oh my god, it's like when you're starting a fire and you just get that white smoke.
Oh yeah, no, that's not good. You don't want to take a cigar.
Oh god, no!
Because the thing is, some of these old cigars, they have like larvae in them, so you're smoking live creatures.
That's fine.
It makes you sick.
I'm fine with that.
But you can revive a cigar. You just have to wrap it up in a wet paper towel, leave it in the fridge for like a week, and it'll probably come back. It'll be just as good.
I'll take it to one of those humidor guys.
It's just about moisture,
and
time.
Oh, you're doing the Shawshank thing on this?
Yeah,
that's the thing about cigars. It's really just a study of moisture.
It must have applied to his nature. Of course,
delicate sensibilities.
I'm a rock hound. I'm a cigar hound. Trying to get back into it. You want a box of cigars? If I can get one, that'd be great.
I'm still trying to find the perfect time to bring that up to my wife and watch that movie.
Shawshank?
Like I said, if she hates it, I'm like, man.
He has not seen Shawshank? God damn. Right. Some people haven't. I've seen reaction videos. Everybody loves it.
I blame everything on growing up on an island. Just makes things easier. Secluded. Okay.
I never fall in love at all. Never have to disappoint anybody.
One moment. Still doing the podcast. You can hear me. Here we go. Yeah, that was my fault for the delay there. I disconnected from my VPN.
Uh-oh.
Poor timing.
Poor timing, you son of a bitch.
Dylan. Yes. So Dick, I guess we should do a podcast or something. I don't know.
Why not?
Yeah.
We're here.
I mean, it's the 523rd time I've done this. Maybe I should get used to it at some point.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's do this.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the weekly podcast sanctioned by the government of Wonderland. Swear words of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the podcast. All other swear words are restricted. Wonderland officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the podcast and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 2 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until the podcast concludes. Blessed be our Wonderland leaders in America, a nation reborn. LIW The Twilight Zone review is now in effect.
Hello, citizens. I went out of order here. Welcome to Ear of the Beholder. The LIW The Twilight Zone review. Episode 523 for TZ2002's 227, The Mind and the Matter Redux. Phoenix West here.
I have 2 hours to murder somebody.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll be right back. No, I'm kidding.
And if you see him in the news, his name is
Dick Dickett.
Mr. Beechcroft again. This time
they get full use out of this music.
Act 2 of his daily battle for survival. And in just a moment, our hero will begin his personal one-man rebellion against the mechanics of his age.
Why does it say hero like Tom Brokaw?
He's not a hero, though. He's a murderer. We'll get to that.
To do so, he will enlist certain aids available only in the Twilight Zone.
Aids. Oh, this is normally the way I do the hellos. That's why I said it went.
That's fine.
That's all right. Hello. No, I'm kidding. Originally covered this episode on episode 63, November 25th of 2017 with just Frank and I.
Jesus.
Oh, we were merely lads.
9
Frank
years ago.
Frank was childless. Yes.
Jesus.
You know what my biggest problem with this episode is, other than the fact that it's right in the middle of the greatest run in the show history. It's like amazing, 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 amazing. This one, amazing, amazing, amazing.
This one wasn't terrible.
It sucks. It's terrible.
I don't think it's terrible.
My biggest problem with it is he drinks water from the men's room bathroom.
Hey, it was good in those days.
It was actually water.
Best piss water you could drink.
It wasn't half cum.
You could have drank out of the urinal in those days. Would have been delicious. Purest form of refreshment you could have found next to the fucking Lake Tahoe waters.
Salton Sea.
You don't drink that water. He's got all pop marks on his face too.
Oh yeah,
poor guy.
He reminds me of
attacked by a number 2 pencil.
Like a character from like Scott Thompson would do on Kids in the Hall.
I can't stand people.
He just threw away the water cup.
There's a giant bench in a bathroom.
In the bathroom, there's a bench.
That's
First of all, that bench should be covered in boogers and piss.
Oh, that's like you sit on that before you take a shit. Like that's the relaxing station.
I think it's you're waiting for people who are taking shits.
It's a long wait. Jesus Christ. Well, they ate a lot more red meat back then, I guess.
Yeah. Martinis go right through you.
Oh, that's my 5 packs of cigarettes, my 5 gins, and my 10-pound steak with potatoes. Lord, and I had a fiber muffin. Oh!
I should not be driving a 7,000-pound vehicle.
Get out of the way.
Yes. Man, it's this bathroom. I went in women's room and you're like, there's a couch in here? Like a fabric couch?
It's real. That's gross.
Yeah, and just imagine that in a men's room.
That'll be a nightmare.
Ugh.
You know, women are much worse than men, though, when it comes to hygiene. They really are. They're dirty bitches. There's some dirty bitches out there.
I've cleaned bathrooms. I cleaned bathrooms for the better part of a decade. There are women that are like that, but by the whole, the women's room is pristine.
Yeah, but you used to work in a place where like homeless men who are drug addicts and heroin addicts who come and shit on the walls.
Oh, it's not just men.
Well, yeah, but mostly men would shit in the walls. The woman heroin addict would have the decency of shitting outside in the alley.
Lest she be seen.
Yeah, she didn't want to be seen. She was like,
I'm a lady first.
I'm talking to this hubcap I found on the ground there. I'm telling me about my past. I got to get shit first, but I'm not going in that fucking Circle K.
I may be a derelict, sir, but I am a lady.
I may be hyper. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Let me see this newspaper. I'll go beside your building.
May I borrow this your old Sears and Roebuck catalog?
Yes.
We don't have one of those, ma'am.
It's one of those heroin shits where she hasn't shit in like a month.
Oh,
so it's just coiled like a snake.
Yeah, I heard that was like a healthy shit. Was a curly snake shit. It's like it means you're healthy.
Yeah, but not if you do it once a month.
As long as it's not red.
Well, yeah.
Blood in there. But if she had a lot of beets, though, watch out.
This is a fun podcast so far. Not gross at all.
Oh my god! When you forget sometimes when you have beets for dinner, and the next day you're like wiping your ass. You're like, oh my god, what's this? Oh yeah, I had beets yesterday. It's like, oh, I'm not bleeding from the inside. It's
if I just have beets every day, I can ignore the obvious.
Yeah,
yeah, it's just beets.
I have beets 4 times a week.
No colon cancer. No.
Yeah, I don't have any of the other symptoms.
You butt funneling that cigar?
Yeah, so it's sticking in my ass.
I got butt throat cancer.
It's delightful.
Oh man,
I'll quit, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to quit.
What do you mean this episode isn't that bad?
I enjoyed it. I did not have a problem with it. The thing about this episode that made me laugh was he just hates himself so much. that he has like this dumb kid gives him a book that's basically like mind over matter. So he reads the book all day, all night, and then he just kind of closes his eyes. He goes, "Well, I wonder if this will work." Landlady knocks on his door, and she's like, "The red stew, Mister, whatever your name is." And he's like, "Go away, go away!" And he closes his eyes, and she's knocking on the door, and all of a sudden her hand disappears. It's like he murdered the landlady.
Oh yeah,
he sent her into the cornfield. Like,
yeah, she's definitely in the cornfield with all his victims.
And then he goes to work. Or he's going to leave the building and he's tired of everybody on the subway. Bye. Everybody's dead. He kills the entire city. They're all gone. They all disappeared. He's Thanos and he snapped his fingers and everybody's gone.
Yeah, he's the first Thanos. Mr. Beecham.
Go away. Disappear.
Look at his Pop Mark face, though.
Go away.
Beechcroft.
Disappear.
Help me!
There's horrible sound.
Why is that so painful?
Oh my god!
And you just see a bucket of blood hit the ground.
It's like they implode like the house from Poltergeist. They just turn into a black hole and suck themselves into themselves.
Or just removes all their liquid and organs.
What's happening to me?
And you just melted face.
It's like you're exploded. You're exploded by Dr. Manhattan from fucking Watchmen.
Yeah, she's Rorschach out there.
Yeah, do it. I'll tell everybody. You can't do that, Rorschach. Do it.
No, don't do this. Don't do this.
Then he became Freddy Krueger and ruined the franchise.
I still don't know what Night Owl did as a superhero.
He's like Batman. He was a rip-off.
I know, but we barely see him do anything.
Well, he has like superhuman power in the movie. He's like fucking punches a guy and sends him 50 feet in the air or whatever.
Which is murder.
So they get killed everybody.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just shoot him then.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It doesn't matter. But no, I like the part where my favorite part of this episode was where he was like, why can't just the whole world just be me? And then everybody's wearing his face. It's obvious that they're all have the mask. Yeah. Yeah, that was so creepy.
I'm going to shut off the cameras for a second because it's my favorite poster.
That's just
it was one of the first ones I did.
To me.
It was before I would pull clips from the actual episode.
Yeah, they made all those.
I took the promotional still.
Oh.
That's Rod next to all the masks, and they are.
Yeah. That's so cool. That's frightening. That's horrifying. And it's obviously, they put the actor in the foreground with all of them in the background. And then when he's a woman, that was my favorite part. You're on my foot, sir.
Yeah. Oh, we're here.
Yeah, Mr. Beechman, Mrs. Beechman.
I can show that right here.
It was hilarious. I was just like, oh, that's pretty clever. I like that. So disturbing.
Well, Flora, what are you out playing?
There's like Dick Tracy character.
Get your dead eyes out of here.
God damn it. I hate my life and I hate all of you and you're all me.
I guess I passed the woman.
Yeah, I was right back. I was right there.
Here's the mask.
Look at that. It's hilarious.
It does remind me of Dick Tracy or like the
it's so funny.
City Under Siege.
Can you imagine if you could find a way to get one of those masks from the actual show?
Police Academy City Under Siege mask.
Oh God, there you go.
Will you please get off my foot?
Okay, how did he step on her foot when she's the one that stepped in? He has not moved.
Because she's a bitch.
Bro, you think you don't be even better if he was like, fuck. And they just made out.
He's just fucking her in the elevator.
You can tell it's not him from behind because his face is half the size.
And it's also not riddled with pop marks.
Yes.
You ugly little man.
Bitch.
I thought it just made me laugh. I was like, "Oh, that's pretty good."
I do want one of those masks. I'll set it with this.
I'm telling you, that's an awesome mask. It's fantastic.
I'm guessing they're not holding up too well.
Oh, I think they probably all melted by now. It's
John
they were in somebody's closet. They turned into dust.
Oh man.
Or maybe Forrest J. Ackerman had like 10 of them, and they all melted when he died.
You know, I bet who had them is the Jack Laird estate.
No,
sad though.
No, they wouldn't have anything TZ related. They'd have all the night gallery stuff.
Well, I'm sure he started off as a fan. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna take the show over.
Well, that's the thing. He wasn't a fan. He was a piece of shit. That's what he was.
It was John Waters and
he's no fan. Yeah, he's just he's awful.
Oh man, Dick, I don't know how you are defending this episode.
Well, why do you hate it so much? What's the deal?
It's not funny.
I don't know if this is a funny one though.
It's a comedy.
I think it's more or less just the guy who hates himself and he realizes he can't change anything. So what's the point? Just be happy with what you are and move on.
Yes, but okay, it's not as bad as a lot of the other comedy episodes. I don't mind him. I think it boils down to 100 yards over the rim, Rip Van Winkle caper, the silence, shadow play, which is the best episode. Those are my two favorite episodes right there. This one, and then it goes back to where the real Martian police stand up, and then the obsolete man. Like all of the fucking bangers, and then this one.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean,
wedged in there.
You can't have 6 weeks in a row of great material.
It could have if they just went, well, we'll save this for the next season if we get picked back up.
We're gonna put this in season 5.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll say this: I am being a little harsh on it. It's not terrible, obviously, but it is. It's not funny, but it is one of the funnier ones of the comedies because all the comedies at this point have failed. Yeah, the Mighty Casey and the Whole Truth, which is the Fugitive, the video one. The Fugitive, which is just a pervy. I think Fugitive season 3.
No,
I think it's season 3. Let's find out. No, I don't want to look on pictures of Michelle Pfeiffer.
I'm going to take you to my planet and marry you because you're a 12-year-old girl.
Hide a picture of my photo underneath your pillow. Really confuse your mom. Yeah, I don't see him. FGI. Yeah, it must be season 3. Yeah, it's, I don't know.
Jihad. I feel like saying jihad.
I don't even know how to follow that up. Oh, I got a little tiny.
What the hell is that?
From a Ghostbuster toy that my son took off.
Oh, you get the proton pack. Yeah. Proton accelerator
pack. It's the
What did you see that they were selling all those props from Ghostbusters?
I did. So Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be kind of cool to get.
They were selling the we talked about that before, the fox that comes to life, the fur.
Right, yes.
They sold it for like $6,000 or something.
That's pretty good. All right, that's not our own possibility of owning,
Yeah.
But why would you want that one? I would much rather have like an actual the painting of Vigo or something like that.
Yeah, but the painting would take up your whole fucking house.
Well,
but if you could own one thing from either movie, what would it be?
Guy would want the Devil Dog statue, or like a maquette model of the Devil Dog.
Okay.
No, not bigger, just like the little model that they used in designing it. Like they have to build, or the puppet. Well, I mean, you get, I guess half of the puppet, just the head of the puppet. The one that does the close-ups. That one.
Okay. You know what I would want, because it would take up less space, is Louis Tully's glasses.
Well, see, that you can just lie about that.
I'm saying, what
about Louis Tully? What about the headgear that he wears when they're questioning him in the office? Well, yes, have some. Yeah. Not that part. That's feasible. You got a little mannequin head and put that on it and put in your back in your shelf.
I feel like all the slime would be dried up by now, so you don't want.
No, slime's gross. You don't want that. It's probably toxic. Or slime stained library card from the library scene when they all fly out of the.
Or her glasses.
Ooh, there you go.
Just gonna stick with glasses for no reason.
Or Egon's glasses. What about Egon's Crunch Bar?
I was thinking Twinkie the very first.
Or Twinkie, yeah, even better. But they never show a Twinkie.
It's Crunch Bar, and they bring that back in the.
Well, it's just stupid. That was like dumb. That was dumb member berries bullshit that they throw in there.
That was dumb.
That was stupid.
It's
just a cheap way of delivering nostalgia and like you trying to get your heartstrings. It's like, oh,
but they already have an elongated sequence. Where he's walking around Walmart and they have 55 of those fucking Stay Puft dudes.
Oh yeah.
Like, do we really need
well,
those Crunch Bar wrapper?
Well, they wanted to sell more Crunch wrap, more Crunch.
It would have been better if she was like, "Ooh, a full Crunch Bar."
And she eats, it's all white chocolate. It's like shit.
Looks like an old dog turd out in the sun.
Yeah, pretty much.
It just completely ruins the company.
Oh, this is disgusting. This will give me cancer.
The fuck is in this? Rocks? What the hell?
This tastes like a Chinese man's dick.
Racist for no reason.
Yeah, she's a bigot.
No, it says on the wrapper. It tastes like a Chinese man's weird.
Yes, have some.
I just it's a fine episode, I guess. I still don't like it. I like it a little bit better this time around, I'll admit.
Yeah, it didn't offend me like the other comedy ones.
Well, part of the problem the first time around was I was watching them in order. Now I'm kind of skipping around and watching this by itself. I'll give it a 5. I'm not going to go any higher.
Yeah, I give it a 6. Like that's how I was. Yeah,
that's fine. I originally gave it a 4, so I did bump it up.
Wow, all right.
I'm judging it just based on its own merits, not compared to where it is in the season.
Right, yeah.
I don't know. It's your first time watching this one, right?
Yeah, that's why it didn't offend me so much. Yeah,
this one's not on the marathons ever.
No, I would say this is the most least watched one, probably.
You know what episode is on the marathons? Every other episode around this one.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know. It's like you listen to a full album and you're like, this is a good fucking album. And like track 7 is a real stinker.
Yeah.
Like comparatively.
Yeah.
Like the Foo Fighters have some albums where the first half is amazing. And then you get to the second half and you're like, oh. It's like dropped right down.
I can't put all the good songs in one album. What am I, stupid?
That Echoes, Patience, Silence, and Grace album, the first half of that is insanely good, and then it just goes boo right downhill. You space them out, man. I don't know. Yeah, let's get out of here. 5 and 6. That's not bad. Oh,
yeah, that sounds good.
The actual story. He's a murderer.
Well, that's what made me laugh. It's just like, he's like, I'm going to wish people away, and that's going to make my life better. The landlady comes around. Fuck you! I can pay the rent. And she's gone. And everybody works with is gone. Every person in the world is gone on the subway train. Gone. It's just him. Falls asleep on the train going to work. It's just hilarious. It's just kind of goofy.
Yeah,
but
it reminds me of the a kind of a stopwatch, that episode.
Right, but that was more annoying because the lead was annoying.
Yeah, he's so annoying.
I don't think this guy was
this is better than that episode.
Yeah, this actor carried it better than the other guys.
Yeah, that's part of what I realized this time around is I actually really like this actor.
Yeah,
Shelley Berman. He sold it more than anything.
Well, he was more like that episode where the guy turns into a 2-foot-tall troll. Remember that episode? Where the guy goes, I'm reporting you as a communist.
I'm
reporting you. Yeah, 4 o'clock. And he turns into a 2-foot-tall, troll. And he's like, yeah, help me. And it's just, that felt like this episode. Only he just couldn't deal with people at work.
Oh, damn.
He just wanted to he was annoyed by him.
Good for Shelley Berman, the main actor in this episode. He lived, guess what year he died?
Last year.
2017. At age 92.
There you go. What happened?
Says he was raped to death. Oh,
he was raped to death by a monkey.
Yeah.
He went to go see those silverback gorillas and they tore him apart.
But one of the last things he did in Hollywood in 2003 to 2009 was the Twilight Zone radio dramas. He was in 3 episodes. Okay. So the man was committed.
Yeah, right.
He was also in You Don't Mess with the Zohan.
Oh, shit. I walked out of that movie.
He was Zohan's father.
Whoa. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, hell, he worked a lot then.
Oh, yeah. Arliss. Pique your interest there. He was in Arliss. He was in the Monster show that we did on LAW Anthology series.
Wow, he's in Monsters as well. Holy shit.
In St. Elsewhere.
Oh, big show, yeah.
Vegas.
The biggest shows.
He was in the Mary Tyler Moore show.
Oh, that's a big one.
Divorce, American Style.
Oh, that's
thing.
Fantastic.
And like every other actor that's in these episodes, he was also in The Man from U.N.C.L.E. afterward.
Oh, there you go.
And Bewitched. I feel like they all have to be on those shows.
I think, Bewitched is a big one. I still love Bewitched.
Rawhide,
yeah.
General Electric Theater, just a Goodyear Television Playhouse. Phil Cole, Playhouse.
Back in those days,
Emergency, they're all in these things.
It was like the BBC back in the day. Nowadays, BBC, you see the same actors in all these shows because they're all British equity workers. Same thing in America. When you're an actor in Hollywood, you're working on all these shows because it was basically we need actors for these parts. So the same guy and all these other, you'd be playing the executive businessman in 10 shows of something. In
America, we have the CSI and CIS. Those actors.
Oh God, yeah.
I played a dead body in 7 shows.
Well, they used to do that. That was the scandal. Casting workshops, basically. You paid money to these casting guys, and they basically get you roles as dead bodies on these shows, and that's how you paid them for it. So it's like basically, we need a guy to play a dead body. I got a guy right here. Let's bring him in, and they get paid for it. So it's like,
hey, work for Daisy Ridley.
Yeah, apparently.
She was so good at playing dead that they put her, gave her a movie series.
Now she's dead.
He was in a Hawaii 5-0, the last thing he did.
Oh, wow.
Not the new one, but the 2010-2020 one.
Oh, they did.
The new one, or is there one?
I thought no. Well, apparently not, because the last Hawaii 5-0 did pretty well. It was on for like 5
yeah, that's it. That's the Scott Conn one.
Yeah, Scott Conn one. How long was that on for?
I didn't realize that ended.
How long was that on for?
2010-2020.
Shit, it's 10 seasons.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was.
Wow, good for Scott Conn. Yeah, he made some money there. That's back when you could still make money on network TV.
I do want to mention that Shelley was also in Curb Your Enthusiasm for 7 years. He was in 13 episodes.
Wow. He must have been Larry David's uncle or something.
He was Nat David.
Yeah, there you go. Nat David. Maybe he was his dad.
Oh, which season was he in?
Was he the one who had the numbers on his arm and he won the lottery?
Yeah, that I don't remember. I haven't seen that show in forever.
Like the first
I only watched like the first 6 seasons.
That's an old joke though, so it's not really.
You know how they had like a run of that show and then it took a long time off? I never caught back up after that.
No, that's no. I'm sorry, I'm confusing that with an old joke where a Jewish guy wins the lottery and he gets like $50 million, but he donates $25 million to the Nazi party, and they go, "Why did you do that?" They gave me the numbers for the lottery winner. That's a funny joke.
Wow,
that's comedy.
It's pretty good.
On that note,
yeah, let's get out of here. We'll talk about Burned in a second. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Dick ass.
So long, citizen. So long, Dickory. Oh, I got to play the outro. 2341.
Meh. That one. Meh.
What are you doing?
The one that you was in with the bird one.
I thought it was a lot of pap. It's interesting, but totally unbelievable. Mr. Archibald Beechcroft, a child of the 20th century, who has found out through trial and error, and mostly error, that with all its faults, it may well be that this is the best of all possible worlds. People notwithstanding, it has much to offer. Tonight's case in point, in the Twilight Zone.
Yes. Yep. Watch out for those razor.
There's a thing about machines, Dick.
Goddamn episode.
All right, let's save that episode. I haven't seen that clip in forever. I had to.
It's a good one. It must be the longest cord in human history, though, because that thing kept going down the stairs.
That's why it's so great. Get out of here, Finchley. Get out of here.
That was a radio show, actually. I read X-1 episode, something like that, where the episode was about the guy was figuring out all the machines in the world were going to revolt at a certain time, and that included the cars and the buses and the trains and everything. And at the very end of the episode, you hear them saying, "My God, look, the garbage trucks are coming down the road. They're forming a line." My God. And then it's like, it begins. And that was at the end of the episode. It was kind of stupid.
And then Stephen King's like, let's go from there.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. I'll do that a couple times and it'll be terrible both times.
First off, I'm going to do 50 lines of cocaine and drink this bottle of Jack Daniels and then write the script.
And hop out in front of vans.
Listening to AC/DC. And then get ran over by a van.
I want cold.
Yeah. Meh.
No.
That was a good Family Guy joke where the guy gets ran over, or Peter runs over a guy. He goes, "Oh my God! Oh no, it's just Dean Koontz. Who cares?"
He's like, Stephen King, I'm Dean Koontz, and sets him down. All right, we're live. We're doing it.
Are we?
The show. Yeah, we're doing it.
Oh, it's the next one we're doing.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't have any idea. And you were doing so well, Helen.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. There's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, dark territory.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
Meet Scott Crane, a real estate mogul who thrives on the art of the deal. In Scott's world, everyone has a price, and any problem can be solved through skillful bargaining. But he's about to learn that some debts aren't so easily...
Why is he always out of breath?
Because he ran from the craft service table. He was busy eating a quesadilla, lobster quesadilla roll.
Sorry, I'm still talking to my agent about a Battlefield Earth sequel.
I don't think that Richmond High thing's going to work out.
Oh, man. Anyway.
7 in the Twilight Zone.
Arson investigators are still trying to determine what caused...
Oh, hello, citizens. Welcome to LAW Twilight Zone Review, episode 524. Here's the Boulder to the TZ2002's, the last episode, Burned.
Oh, this is the last episode, huh?
Phoenix West.
Dick it. So this is the last episode of TZ2002?
This is it.
Wow.
This is the very last one.
Huh. You know what? Hey, this was a decent one to go off on. This was actually not a bad episode.
Yeah, on today's episode of Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction,
yes.
Twilight Zone, Jason Patrick is a real estate mogul who pays a guy to arsonate a place.
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman, not Jason Patrick.
That would have been way different.
Can you imagine if they had Jason Patrick?
Good for Jason Patrick.
Thank you. Yeah, Jason Bateman. I do that a lot.
Jason
back
Patrick.
when I was writing the synopsis for the podcast notes, I wrote Patrick. No, delete Bateman. But yeah, Jason Bateman. And then some kids were inside for some reason without the parents. Just
right.
I guess I don't know.
Two Yugoslavian children.
They
went to the closet and they burnt to death.
Yeah, they don't. Their accents are so thick they don't get any lines of dialogue.
Yes, I love that. That was great.
They just get.
Excuse me, you killed me. I'm going to come and take your life now, monsieur.
Oh no, it wasn't the house wasn't on fire. They're actually just smoking stogies like you.
Exactly, that's what it was.
They're like Russian bathrobes and
we were trying to create a steam house, a Turkish bath inside the bedroom closet. Did not work out.
Kid has a full bush right here.
It was not your fault, Mr. Bateman.
He's got your arms with just
exactly
there.
Just
Robert Williams' arms.
Yeah, Jimmy Kahn shoulders.
You know, Jimmy Kahn nipples too.
Yes, hard, continuously hard. Yeah, I got hard nipples. So what?
That's 2 episodes in a row. We talked about the Kahn family.
Yeah, well, there you go. Shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real simple. And then the guy who set the fire is mad about it, and he threatens him to show up. And I guess Jason Bateman is an agoraphobic.
Right. Which
can't
is
leave the house. He realizes the guy broke in.
Yeah.
I don't really know if he was actually there because the news doesn't mention it.
No, he's there. Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Because I would have thought he was there because they don't really cut back to it, but the news never mentions it.
No.
So we don't know.
I think he was there and he was going to die.
Because it wanted revenge on all 3 of them.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
And then later on, that his slam piece from the police investigation, the fire arson investigators called, and he's like, "Oh, we found a thing upstairs, so it burned down on its own."
It was a fuse from a heater, a plug-in heater, and it caused fire. So you're in the clear, and then it's like, well, wait a minute, you're a fire investigator, and literally an hour later, you're at his house telling him, "Oh, by the way, I made that all up, so you owe me $30,000." He goes, "Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll give you $50,000 if you just go do something right now." You have $50,000 in here?
No, she was in on it from the start.
Right, yeah.
But it seems like they have a thing going where he burns it down, and this is the first time where 2 Yugoslavian children were caught in the midst.
Yes.
And they burned down.
Mr. Bateman, I am a big fan of the Arrested Development, but you must die.
You know, these kids were just staring down this fire as it crept across their bedroom. You'll move, fire.
They're too stupid. Make sure they weren't Polacks. They were Yugoslavians.
She looks up, little girl, and how fitting. Goes back to playing with her dolly.
I've seen worse.
Yeah,
we immigrated here. We immigrated here from Russia. We know much worse fire.
Yeah,
in Russia, fire kills you and takes all your money.
Okay, we're doing
Yuck off Reno.
Yeah, thank you.
I was relevant for a time.
So you look like David Lynch right now. The hair and the smoke around you, you were just lynching out over there.
Well, I gotta tell you,
that sounded real racist, like a racist term, but it was not.
I think you're talking about more time. What the fuck does that even mean? More time? We lose time. Wait, what are we talking about here?
Doesn't give me much chance to dream.
Oh God, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this bullshit.
I don't have any clips from him on this show.
I think I gave you another clip the other day. I found an interview clip where he's talking about, I think maybe he was talking about Dune, but he's talking about something. Gave him some clip. It was pretty good.
I don't know. I'll look into it. As soon as I get my editing software back, I can make more clips. I have a list of clips I need to get.
I want to have my chili spaghetti from Bob's Big Boys. I want to be left alone.
It closed down and then I died. What are the odds?
Well, it's still open. It's still there.
Is it really?
No, it never closed down. It might have shut down for COVID, but it's still there. I think it's still open. I think I could be wrong because everything else is closed down in LA. Fuck.
Is Bob's Big Boy in Burbank still open?
Did they close my favorite place to eat and write scripts?
Still open and thriving as of March 2026.
All right. Well, there you go.
Oldest remaining Bob's Big Boy in the U.S.
There's not many.
Built in 1949.
Yeah, there's not a lot of them left. I think that might be the only one.
Dude, I grew up in my small ass town, and there's a Big Boy. Had to,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I didn't have a Big Boy up here. Nowhere.
Yeah,
maybe in Santa Cruz. That's the closest one. Maybe.
It's one of the only famous places that doesn't have like a special. Like they don't do anything different. They just serve food.
Right. Well, they got their spaghetti chili.
I did
chili
eat
on top of spaghetti.
I never had that. That sounds fucking disgusting.
It wasn't bad. I think I had it. It wasn't bad. It was just what you think. It's chili over noodles. That's all it is.
It was where I fell in love with making spaghetti sandwiches, though, because you get 2 pieces of the Texas toast.
There you go. Yeah, very good.
Yep,
that's good.
And that's why I was overweight growing up.
I enjoyed the ability to smoke a pack of cigarettes and have a milkshake, and no one would bother me.
Yeah, I think they still have smoking sections in those places in 2026. Man, speaking of smoking, he wanders around the house and he gets a gun and he has a bunch of money in there. That girl fucks right off, by the way.
Yes.
And then he's chasing down some ghosts and yelling at them, and then his house burns down.
And he burns to death. And it was Bateman, which I was shocked that Bateman would stoop so low to do a TZ episode.
Oh, it was 2003.
True. It was right before Arrested Development.
Right before.
So that was right. Like that was literally like the next year he was like a big star again.
Well, in 2003, I think he started doing Arrested Development, right?
Yeah, it was probably 2003, 2004.
Yeah.
Around that time.
We started shooting around right after this.
Well, nobody watched it, but it was a big hit critically and won all the awards, but nobody would ever watch it for some reason. And that happens. You know, TV shows can be brilliant and nobody watches them.
Yeah, they'll be on for a while and nothing.
Yeah.
Scrubs wasn't really like watched like crazy.
I never watched Scrubs.
I associate it with Scrubs because, you know, Matt, when we lived together, when you lived together, and I would go over there and he's like pitching like shows to me. There was always Arrested Development and Scrubs.
Oh, and The Shield would be another one.
And I finally watched Scrubs and I'm like, that was a good fucking show, except for the last season.
And well, they're back, so you can revisit everything.
Yeah, no, it sounds miserable, and I hear everyone hates it.
Oh, the fans don't like it?
No, everyone hates it.
Well, it's stupid. Well, these shows need to just go away. Enough of this fucking these shows that come back for a sequel series. It's like they all do it now. All the shows come back.
Yeah.
They just can't stand being gone.
I don't mind it with some shows, like Roseanne. It made sense because it's just the family, and it's just.
But then they
left off.
Fired her ass.
But Scrubs was like they've moved on. Like their careers would take them elsewhere. You know what I mean?
I guess. I mean, I don't think it even worked after Scrubs.
No, I don't mean the actors. I mean in the reality of the show.
Well, sure, yeah. You
don't work at the same hospital with the exact same. Like,
no,
hospitals that turn over like fucking crazy.
Well, and half the cast is dead, by the way. So that doesn't help.
And then I saw Neil Flynn was like, "I'm back for an episode." I'm like, "Why weren't you there the whole time? Like you were one of the best characters."
Right. What's the other thing? Yeah. The janitor, yeah, he's like one of the main focuses of the show.
He's one of the only people other than the main cast that was in every episode.
Right. That's kind of weird.
I love the was he real, was he not stuff. That was so much fun. It's always like, was he JD's imagination? Because he was like always up here and like tell him how shit is, and he's just a janitor, so it makes sense for him to be real.
Right.
I got a feeling they're like, yeah, I'm just real now. It's like
I'm materialized.
Either have him there and just don't answer any questions, or just don't have him at all.
Don't bring in the fucking janitor if he wasn't real to begin with.
David Lawrence, how am I supposed to dream? Bill Lawrence, right?
Bill, yeah.
Damn, fuck that up. David Lynch fucked that up.
The hell with you.
Sorry, my name's David. You're Bill.
David and Bill doesn't matter. I'm dead. I'm coming through to you in the dream.
I'm like most of these actors' careers.
I've become the dream now. It's just the way it is.
I need to get clips of David Lynch in season or from.
I want David Lynch to be one of those monsters in From
Twin Peaks.
We're coming to get you.
Hearing aids and he yells everything.
Yes.
You're gonna go to. So fucking funny. Especially that scene in the movie. I think it's the movie. Yeah. And
it all ties in together, doesn't it?
Where he's with David Bowie. And David Bowie just got back. He was gone for decades and vanished. And he's like trying to make sense of it. And David Lynch is like, I don't care. You're going to go over. He just keeps yelling like regular commands. And he ignores all the crazy shit that David Bowie's saying. So that's when David Lynch is fun. When he does stuff like that. And it's a funny scene, man. You got to watch it. I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I need to watch the Twin Peaks. I've never watched it.
That's from the movie, the Fire Walk with Me.
Well, you have to watch the show first, right?
Not really. No, I've seen it all, but I don't think you have to, honestly. Like, as long as you know who Laura Palmer is and that she's found dead, that's really all you need. Because you're not going to make sense of it one way or the other. But I would say watch the Fire Walk with Me, but then watch the Missing Pieces one he did like 12 years later, in like 2014, because that movie's better than Fire Walk with Me. There's so many good scenes in that. But yeah, that's David Lynch at his finest right there. You can tell he cared about that stuff. That's where he's fucking hilarious. His character is amazing in that. Just yells everything. What the hell are we? Oh, Fire. It's a beyond belief Fact or Fiction episode.
It really is.
It felt like they transitioned over to that show. All right, let them take over. They shot probably in the same studio.
Did we burn you on this take of a man who?
Oh shit! Down? You thought of a pun for them for Franks.
Yeah, for Johnny Franks. Yeah, you would be right. This was a matter of fiction.
Every time you call him Jonathan Franks, it just sounds like Frankenheimer to me, and I get mad.
You know, they got a podcast, Johnny Franks.
Franks and Franks?
Yeah, Franks and Brett Spiner, they got a podcast now.
Oh, do they really?
Actually, I've seen clips of it. It's not bad. It's pretty good.
Well, Jonathan Frakes, if you actually hear him like interviews, he's fucking funny.
Oh, I like him. Yeah, Jonathan Frakes is cool.
Yeah, when he's actually candid, he's a funny dude.
He's a big pothead.
Yes.
He's a fucking pothead and a half, though. I didn't know that. That was hilarious.
What is that guy from Smallville? The guy.
Oh yeah, Lex Luthor, Michael Rosenbaum.
Yeah, thank you. He did his show, and he was so fucking cool. Remember we were sharing clips back and forth for a while. Like he was cool.
Yeah, we talked about.
I like it. I like him.
He talked about his dad, who was a professor, an English professor, and he goes, "Johnny, you're never going to understand Ulysses. I can't. It took me 50 years to understand it. You never will." And he goes, "I'm 75 years old. I took it from my dad's library, started to read it, closed. I said, yeah, you're right, Dad. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not going to
try." What is that book? It just reminded me of that story where the guy wrote like a 2,000-page book where it's nonsensical.
Oh, fuck. Could be anybody.
Oh, man. I'll have to look it up and talk about it.
Not Infinite Jest.
Yeah, it might be.
David Foster Wallace?
Could be.
Because I don't think it was nonsense, though, because it seemed to have a story. It's just he could write.
I think that is it.
He could write a fucking...
That was when I was looking him up. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're too smart for the world and you stuff out. Yeah.
Did you ever see that movie? The one with Jason Segel?
Yeah, I love it.
That's a good movie. Yeah. What was it called? I can't remember.
End of the Tour.
Yeah, that's it. That's a good movie.
Fantastic movie.
That's a good movie. That was a good one.
It's one of the ones I put on and I'm like, okay, fine. I usually don't like those kind of movies. And I'm like, this is fucking great. Like, I loved it.
It was good.
There was like a good batch of movies like that in that era. Like Safety Not Guaranteed was another good one.
Yeah.
And then Sound of My Voice was one about a cult that was right in the same vein, just kind of same vibe. Oh, really?
It was like the mumblecore era.
Yeah, but they did like different genres and they're all pretty good.
Yeah, horror. What Baghead's the mumblecore horror movie they did, which was funny.
I haven't seen that yet.
That was funny. I saw that in theaters a long time ago.
Well, they also did another one, the Creep Van.
Right, Creep. Yeah,
just Creep. Creep Van is a different one.
Yeah, just Creep. Yeah, it's like the found footage of a serial killer killing people,
and it was good.
Yeah, no, he's good. I like him, but he can come off as a dick sometimes. That guy.
Yeah. His brother.
I like his stuff, but sometimes he comes off as a pretentious asshole. I'm just like, oh, shut up.
Yep. Jeff Who Lives at Home. I like it.
That one I did not care for.
Arguments. Yeah.
I didn't like that one. That one I was just like, We
talked about that before with the Garden State, speaking of Scrubs.
Yes.
Where it's like, it's right at that line for me where it's just almost too pretentious.
What was Red Letter called it? If pretentious was cancer, it'd be Garden State.
He also calls it Jeff He Who Lives at Home.
Yeah.
Every time. Which sums up the pretentiousness.
Yeah, and you got movie like Hesher was another one that came out with Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, that movie's unwatchable.
Those were the movies that came out that era.
Again, there's the same exact era. A little bit of a split. Yeah. Some of the ones I mentioned earlier, fucking solid movies.
Well, all these little these genre have their good and have their bad, like everything. It's just the way it goes. They're not all going to be good. But
that's the problem I had with Hesher, though. I thought it was going to be good like the other ones, and then
Hesher's
I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and it was just fucking miserable.
Yeah,
that movie sucked. I was mad at it.
Now, would Brick be considered mumblecore?
No,
you don't think so?
No, that's a neo-noir movie.
Yeah, but it's mumblecore neo-noir.
I wouldn't say mumblecore.
I don't know.
No, I don't. I wouldn't.
I don't know. I'd have to.
It's really quiet, that movie.
The Cinephiles, and ask them what would.
Because if you look at Brick, it follows more like an old 40s movie than it does.
Yeah, but in the style of mumblecore.
I see what you're saying, but I wouldn't say it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I debatable. I don't know.
The fact that we were thinking there's a debate, there you go.
I'm sure there was one, but nobody cares anymore. It's so long ago, and nobody watches movies anymore, so it's all done now.
I've been working on the list by year, like how many movies I've seen.
Right? Yeah.
And I just put the ones I've had added on Letterboxd. I haven't done the ones I haven't, and it's.
I should make that list.
I'm already at like 80, 85 movies a year.
Yeah, I'm such an IMDb guy. I just don't know how to leave IMDb.
I didn't leave. I'm never gonna leave. I just separate. I have these lists over here, these
Yeah.
lists over here.
Because I know, like everyone says, like IMDb was the past. No one really talks about it anymore.
Oh no, it's IMDb is really fucking good for researching the actor and the director and all that stuff. It's never going to be surpassed in that. I need to find this guy's movies. Letterboxd sucks for that. Letterboxd is literally just lists. You make your lists and you kind of. It's really good for having like a watch list because you get the poster, you get everything, and you can rearrange them, and you can have custom posters, and you can do all stuff like that. It's just IMDb is never going to be passed for information, and that's going to be crucial going forward. If Letterboxd gets that and finally updates their shit it's comparative, that's going to get scary. Not to mention the Letterboxd app sucks for looking up multiple movies.
Yeah.
If you try to go from one movie to another and you swipe slightly wrong on the tile, it takes you back to the beginning. You're like, fuck.
Oh, that's annoying.
But IMDb's app has always been solid. And they update it's confusing, but you're like, I'll get used to it, and you do.
Well, it should be Hollywood is Dead topic is the best movies of a certain year.
Yeah, that's why I'm starting this.
A top 10 or 20, whatever.
Well, so in 2002, I have like 91 movies. I'm like, God damn. And that's without that's like just ones I had already added to other lists, like actors and directors. It's not the ones that are like I didn't add this because it's so obscure,
right? Yeah,
but that's just going off like the broad scope of movies I have added on Letterboxd. But IMDb is where I'm going to keep my like I've seen this movie thing. Like I'm never going to move my movies I've watched list. That thing,
right? Yeah,
3,000 strong. I'm scared to move that thing over.
Yeah.
I don't have Letterboxd doesn't have the longevity that IMDb does. So if they go under and it deletes my list, I'm fucking pissed. But anyway, Dick, Burned. I like this one. I kind of want to give it a 7 for 2000.
I would. I give it a 7 just because it's the last episode, which I didn't realize until you said that.
Yeah,
that's kind of a good way to leave. You know, that's a good last episode.
And Jason Bateman is who sells this. This is a Jason Bateman episode. He's better than the episode because the episode story is kind of stupid.
It's very, very simple and
very stupid.
Yeah.
The last episode they ever did.
Wow, that's so funny.
Go on a high note though.
The last time you'll ever hear Korn do the theme for Twilight Zone.
Yeah, well, Jonathan Davis.
And that was the longest intro too. Do you notice that?
I did because it's like 5 minutes in, and well, I thought it was because I watched it on YouTube, same as you, right?
Yeah. So
I was like, oh, I guess they just cut that out to save on the time, and then it goes on for another 3 to 4 minutes, and I'm like, oh, I guess they're okay.
Yeah,
it is. I had the exact same thought you did. Oh, I love the chat that he watches the Mask cartoon.
Yes, I saw. Yeah, that made me laugh because he says smoking.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It starts 6 minutes into the episode.
Wow, yeah, see, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, look at this. Here's Jason Bateman in his beautiful pajamas. His Vancouver, British Columbia pajamas.
Watching this on YouTube though, the first like 2 minutes, I was like, I didn't recognize the guy. I was like, who is that? And I was like, oh, that's Jason Bateman.
Oh,
I didn't see the credits until later.
You're not watching it in even 480p.
Oh no, it's horrible quality.
Yeah, I'm sure my DVDs fare better, but I'm not going to put them in because I told you about the nightmare of watching discs at home with children. It took me several tries to watch Dead Man's Shoes last week.
Oh,
Hollywood is Dead.
No.
See what I have here is the DVD rip, so you can actually see his face,
and
then it starts. But on YouTube, it's a blurry mess.
Oh yeah, it's horrible. I couldn't tell you it was him. I thought, like, wait a minute, is that Xander Berkeley? No, he was in the other episode. That's not him.
Well, I used to watch my rips from the DVD, and I bought the DVDs. I can watch them there, but fuck that. But I'm like, why do I care? How do I care? Why do I care how crisp this is?
Right. Oh, yes, for sure.
Because when you watch this originally, when I did, on
pan scan square TV, look like shit. Then and there's commercials for it was basically one level above VHS, and that's pretty much it.
Well, for me, it was this these shows would play a lot because there were Chicago channels we would get. And this is a Chicago network it would play out of. And they would just play the show all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know why this show was on so much. The Twilight Zone from 2002.
Syndication. It didn't cost them nothing. It's put it on for free.
Only 43 episodes, and I saw this fucking thing all the time.
Tonight's episode is burnt. Again?
Why?
I remember we have a channel called Channel 58, which is years ago. They were airing the syndication of The Simpsons. So The Simpsons were playing again. And I saw the fucking episode where Otto was going to get married and then leaves the girl and she goes crazy, tries to kill Marge. That episode was on literally almost. They made a mistake. They aired it like 3 times a week. Like it would be. I'm like, God, what the fuck? This episode again? I just saw this. So I saw it like 20 times.
I feel like that used to exist. It does to a certain extent. Because I remember when I was a kid watching something. I don't remember what it was. It doesn't matter. But they played the same exact Mr. T commercial. I think it was one of those 1-800 collect ones, you know?
Right,
remember like George Carlin would do them?
Sure.
800s.
No, the collect.
87. Yeah. But they used to make stickers from them. I put them all over my CD player, my Discman.
Yeah.
But anyway, they played the same exact Mr. T version of that commercial like 7 times in a row.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is happening? And I lost my fucking mind.
That's how I used to call my mom to pick me up from high school was 1-800 collect.
But it wasn't. What was it?
I just remember
99220. Like George Carlin even did a bit about it in his stand-up where he's like, and if you're wondering how I can make fun of advertising while still doing the 1-800 blah blah blahs, you're just gonna have to figure that shit out for yourself.
Yeah.
That was his joke. He's like made fun of himself a little bit there.
That's money.
But
you gotta say no to a paycheck.
But the new version of that is streaming because when I'm watching tennis and they'll play the same exact commercial 5 times in a row. But that's a streaming service. Like it's such small, not network. It's national, it's worldwide, but it's not going out to the masses, you know.
Why are you watching tennis?
I fucking love tennis now, man.
God, what are you, 57 years old?
You know what?
Jesus.
I don't want to hear shit from you about
Are you retired with living on a boat? Your kids are going through college right now. You're just watching tennis at home.
Have you seen the female tennis players?
Oh, granted, yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, I've become Jack Warden in Dirty Work. Yeah, honey.
Yeah. Oh man.
They showed that sizes.
Well, they showed that one chick who was the Olympic skier or whatever. Or not skier. I'm sorry, not skier, but or speed ski or whatever. She's built like a brick shit house, but she's married to Logan Paul, so it was like, oh, no, that made it worse. That's horrible.
Sucks.
She's like an Italian woman. She's gorgeous and she's unbelievable. He's like every time she wins a race, she like rips open her sweater, then her tits pop out, and she's like, oh, and her ass is in.
I have no idea who you're talking about. I'm gonna look her up.
Look at some speed skater. She's Italian.
Nina Agdal.
Maybe I don't know. I can't remember her name.
I'll look up images.
I just looked her up and like she just popped up on Instagram one day. I'm like, holy shit, who is this?
Oh, she's a horse. Okay.
Well, there you go. It explains everything.
Yeah, she's a Clydesdale.
There you go.
To quote Airheads.
She's brought out the stud.
She got Julia Roberts' mouth a little bit.
Maybe that's. I don't know if that's her or not. I don't know. No, I don't know if that's her. I don't know. Maybe not. Just put Olympic speed skater, female, the hottest Olympic speed skater.
Skate. Okay, I'm scared, man. Hot.
Yeah, that's it. That's her. That's the girl. She just every time she wins, she unzips her front and just
Dutch. Okay.
Yeah, whatever she is.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, she's unbelievable. She's ridiculous. She's the only reason why I didn't even watch the Olympics this year.
Blonde white girl. I don't care.
It's not white. She's foreign.
She's Dutch. That's white as it fucking gets. Are you kidding me?
No, Sweden. She was Sweden. That would be white as
no, she's Dutch.
I know. Dutch ain't Sweden.
What does Sweden have to do with anything?
That's pure white. Dutch is not pure white.
Just saying.
Dutch got
Hold
some
on.
Indian in
Dick,
them.
what race was that girl we just looked at?
She just had blonde
Shut
hair.
up.
That's all I saw.
She was tit.
There's black girls that have blonde hair. I've seen that too.
All right.
Excuse me, Wesley Snipes, Demolition Man. I closed my case.
I can't argue with that.
The jury read the.
You know damn well I named myself after him.
Exactly.
Can't argue that. All right, so Dick, the countdown, because it's the last episode for today for this podcast session. TZ59, 60 episodes left.
Wow.
85, we have 29 left.
Shit.
2002, 3.
Wow.
That is crazy. 2019, 7.
Ugh.
Night Gallery, that's not bad. 7. And some of them are good. A lot of them are not, but a couple of them are good. You still got the Damon Wayans Jr. one. That's a fucking good one, man. You'll like that one.
All right.
You will. I've been pretty good about calling the ones you're going to like and not like.
Yeah.
That one's pretty cut and dry. Which ones you're going to like and not like. The last one is Night Gallery, 22 episodes. And then we got the TZ movie to end on.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, thank you for joining me for today's episode of Beyond Belief Factor Twilight Zone.
Yes.
It's 1932 is the time to play the outro. Oh, she gets the money after the fire arson lady gets the money after it burns. She finds it.
And she lights a cigarette and she falls asleep.
She lights a cigarette and then proceeds to orgasm all over her money.
Yes.
She's not asleep. That's the thing.
Yeah.
She's fully awake, going like in the stupid, like most villain. She might as well be masturbating with a fucking stack of cash.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh, my nipples. Oh. And then the wind blows that off onto a $100 bill. Featuring President Don DeLuise, I guess.
Yeah.
You see that? Who is that?
Scott Crane thought he could bargain his way out of any problem. But as he and his associates learned, the price of justice can never be negotiated.
You know what? I stand corrected. She is falling asleep there.
Oh, yeah, she's falling asleep.
Okay, you're right.
Definitely falling asleep.
I smell 2 Ukrainian burning children. What's going on?
Excuse me, you lady who loves the dollar, you die now.
You pay for my funeral tie.
You burn.
We are the smoldering children from American Horror Story Season 1. Dennis DeHane's
in the
children.
Twilight Zone.
It's like a Are You Afraid of the Dark mixed with Beyond Belief.
That was very much so.
Especially the
Yeah. Very goofy.
Dick, next week actually, we're doing, and I watched them all today, except for the last one. We're doing TZ59's 110 Judgment Night. We're doing a Redux on that. TZ59's 402, the 30 Fathom Grave Redux. It's an hour-long episode, Dick. It doesn't warrant 10 minutes, let alone 60. It's a full hour, that one.
Yeah.
But you know what? You got the Incredible Hulk in it. Bill Bixby's in it.
Oh, there you go.
And then we got Night Gallery 202B, The Merciful.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, and luckily after that, we're one less Night Gallery left. That's all I can say about it.
Mercifully.
It's like the best thing I could say about it.
Yeah, it's good job.
I don't know how long The Merciful is. I don't have that information now, but hopefully it's
right.
Until next time. In the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Dang it.
So long, citizens. Bye-bye. Bye, David Lynch.
I'll see you later.
Oh, we got to do the outro because I started it.
I'll probably be in the next episode.
Let's do this clip before the outro.
I never left.
Speaking of non-white ladies. I don't care if she's Chuck, man. I'll still go for it.
Yeah.
Citizens of Wonderland, rejoice in the fact that we have covered another episode on the podcast. Go to liwstudios.com for more videos and podcasts. Subscribe to Loitering in Wonderland on YouTube. Check out the Indie Sports Car podcast and Way Off Topic Radio. Search on Amazon for books by...
I didn't realize how outdated that was.
Slightly.
Yeah, I didn't. And also, I just cut it off right before we get to the search for books by Dick Dickett. Do that.
Oh, right, yeah.
Or Richard Pears. Is actually what it
Yes, there you go. That'd be nice.
said. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut it off at the exact
Oh,
relevant.
no, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. I was like, wait, that's not even a podcast anymore, and he doesn't do that. And then, okay. So that's outdated, but I'm still going to play it from time to time.
Go see Raiders of the Lost Flicks. Oops.
Yeah.
About
Well,
that.
outdated. Here's what I got to say to myself here.
Shut the fuck up.
Frank, Jesus! Can't you ever shut up?
Classic.
Only to myself. All right, bye-bye.